Hello everyone, this is Megha Gulati. I am a business energy coach, especially for healers, light workers, life coaches, and business owners in the spiritual industry. All right, so today's topic is selling. I know a lot of you feel like, oh my god, no, I don't even want to watch this video. But hear me out, do watch because this is especially for you. I know everything, every single thing that you have gone through when it comes to selling or building a business because I've been a healer myself, I've been a life coach, I have been a marketing agency owner for years. 10 years into marketing and 4 years I have dedicated only working with healers. You can't even imagine how many healers I have worked with to understand everything about you. That is where when I say hold on to this video until the end, please do. All right, so this video is going to be super candid. We are going to talk about a couple of things here, and I would love you to watch it until the end so that you can understand a little bit more about selling and how you can sell easy and actually attract your high value clients. This is not going to be about various scripts or something. It is going to be why selling is not working for you and how you can make it work for you. Okay, so we'll divide it in three parts. Firstly, we'll start with the underlying beliefs when it comes to selling. I've worked with so many healers to understand that there are few of the beliefs that change the entire game of selling for them. So, I want you to take out a paper, write this belief whenever I'm going to tell you a belief, pause the video for a second, and actually start pondering on it if that is how you feel or not. One of the most common beliefs that people go through is that, hey, you know what, selling is very pushy and selling is very manipulative. People who come to sell, they want to take our money. I come from a very humble background, and I remember we used to live in a home, and whenever someone used to knock the door or ring the bell, and I mean, in those old, a couple of years back, they used to come and sell all the stuff. So they used to basically force us to buy something, and that is where we started. Most of us started believing, hey, selling is not cool. It's very manipulative. It's very pushy. Nobody likes that pushy energy. And then as we went through life, uh, might be there might have been experiences where people might have been there to take your money just because they needed money. I get that. I totally get that. So our subconscious mind started taking that, hey, you know what, sales are maybe manipulative, maybe they are pushy, maybe they are not good, maybe it's very greedy. Though consciously you might have changed these thoughts, but 95% of your life is still monitored by your subconscious brain and not your conscious brain. So, pause a second, write down whatever the experience that comes to your mind. Do not pay it a lot of attention, but figure out, get aware that what are the kind of experiences that you went in the past that you have gone through which made you believe, or your mind made believe that selling is very irritating. Okay, I had this thing whenever I used to open my LinkedIn, I used to see messages or connects where I used to get that energy that, hey, you know what, this person is going to sell me something. So I started disliking people who were selling. And that kind of, when I started doing my business, I was like, something is not clicking. Why do I have so much resistance around selling? It was not because selling in itself is wrong. It was just because I have had a couple of experiences of people selling to me, which was with a very desperate energy. And my subconscious mind started understanding that, you know what, hey, selling is not cool. But is that really true? The magic happens when you start questioning these belief systems. Is selling really greedy or manipulative or pushy? No, I don't believe it anymore. Rather, I believe now that selling is the most beautiful experience. Your higher self, your soul self loves selling. You know why? Because we are conscious creators. We co-create with the universe. Now imagine that universe has helped you create something, a beautiful offer where you can heal people, you can transform their lives, and how big of a disservice it is when you're not going out and selling people, or you're not telling about your offer to the people, right? So, first, start changing your belief system that selling is beautiful, selling is sacred. Selling is not about convincing or manipulation, selling is about telling your offer to people who need it, who you can bring transformation for. One second. So I did receive a sales call because, oh my God, law of attraction. Universe had to bring it in my experience because I've been talking about selling like since morning. All right. So now, selling is not manipulative, selling is not greedy, selling is not pushing. Selling is not about convincing. Selling is about telling something that you have co created with the universe that is so beautiful, so powerful, so transformative. Another belief that I come across with healers when I'm working with them: if my work is good, if my intentions are pure, people will naturally come to me. And when anyone tells me that, I'm like, no, actually, that's my reaction. I'm like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Are you kidding me? One, if your work is so good, if your offer is so transformative, why wouldn't you hop on any chance to talk about your offer? Selling is nothing, selling is just talking about your offer. If I have created something, I look for thousands of channels to reach people that, hey, you know what? I've created something so powerful that you should come and try this out. Why is that not happening with you? Because it's resisting. A form of resistance is coming in for you. And it is important for you to recognize that this is nothing but a form of resistance. This is not how law of attraction works. No, people are not going to naturally come to you. Maybe once, maybe twice, but if that was stable enough, you wouldn't have been here. Third belief: whenever you talk about money, there is a sense of guilt, shame, or fear of being judged. If I am in the healing business, I should heal people. I shouldn't be asking for money for that. Maybe you have worked consciously on that belief system, but it still exists. That is why you don't have the money. I'm going to just check the result patterns. Your belief is what is creating your reality. Your thought is what is creating your reality. So if somewhere you are believing subconsciously, or might be someone has told you that, hey, you know what, you shouldn't be charging for healing. First, stop, pause, see where is that advice coming from? Whosoever gave you that advice, has that person done what you have done in your life? Do the person believe in what you believe? Have they created an offer? So how are you justifying taking an advice or a criticism from that person? That doesn't make sense. You have to save your energy, because I strongly believe that I'm paid for my energy. If you as a healer have put in so many years of working on your energy, of doing the inner work, of creating a pure energy, you have enabled yourself enough to create a healing space for other people, and you can provide transformation for other people. How is it justified you coming here and telling me that, oh, I feel judged for asking for money? Oh my God, I think you should be paid the highest ever, because you are giving the power or empowering people to transform their lives, like really transform their lives. So when all these underlying belief systems are there, one of them, sorry, it came to my mind just now. Hey, if I talk about money, energy, I talk about manifestation, I talk about Reiki, I talk about Akashic, I talk about past life, I talk about hypnosis. Oh my God, my friends and my family are going to judge me. Yes, that's exactly why we are stuck. Let it go. If someone doesn't want to stay in your life when you are talking about your opinions, you're being your most authentic self, let me tell you, these are not your people. Let them go. It's fine. They'll judge you, they'll laugh at you. Yeah, but what are they doing with their lives? So let be. Don't even give that attention. If I create a video about, let us say, soul energy and whatever, and someone tells me, haha, what is the bullshit you're talking about? Then I'm like, oh my god, am I friends with you? Okay, because I'm humble enough, I'll be like, it's okay. I'll let it pass. And I'll move on to my next creation of the video. Why would I? Wherever our energy goes, wherever our attention goes, that is where our energy goes. Wherever our energy is focused on, that is what we create. Why would I give an ounce of attention or energy to that part in my life? I won't. Because there's so many strangers, there's so many beautiful people like who are willing to listen to me. Shouldn't I pay attention to that? I should, right? Exactly. So, if you think that selling is not for me, or I will avoid sellings, or no, I'm the spiritual business, I shouldn't sell, let me just tell you, you're doing a disservice to yourself, you're doing a disservice to people because you have created such a beautiful offer. And now you're coming here and telling me that, hey, Megha, I'm not going to sell this offer because I don't know why. I can't even find a reason. If I have created something so beautiful, we are conscious creators, I have co-created with the universe, and universe has supported me, guided me until here. I would find 100 modes of telling it to people. I would stand up every day. I actually do this. I stand up every day in front of the mirror and I speak my offer into existence. What is selling? Selling is talking about your offer, right? I would tell it to anyone and everyone without caring they want to take it from me or not. But I love my offer. I love what I have created. So I'll talk about it. Right? Okay. Now, once we have talked about some of the underlying belief systems when it comes to selling, next part we'll be talking about selling as a form of resistance. Let us say you have a dream of a very fit body, and every morning you are going to trying to get up to go to the gym, and you're like, oh no, let me sleep a little bit more, let me sleep a little bit more. But then you know that going to gym is very, very important. What is you trying to sleep more is your old identity, who's not comfortable with doing something new because your brain has been conditioned to sleeping and not going to the gym. But you have to condition it, you know that's the right thing to do, right? But yes, a lot of resistance comes in. But you also know that every time you go to the gym and you do the workout, you're going to feel good after that. Similarly, selling comes as a form of resistance. Selling is nothing, but it is more like going to the gym. If you know that you want to build a business and you want to give your offer and transformation to thousands of people, and you feel, oh, selling is not good, it's weird, that's just a form of resistance, nothing else. That's it. Selling is just a form of resistance. Selling can either show in your life as passion or it can show in the form of resistance. But it is on you to understand, is selling a passion for you or is selling a resistance for you? Let us understand the deeper psychology behind why selling comes as a form of resistance. And how, or maybe better, how selling comes as a form of resistance. If you're finding yourself in the circles of, let me create a lot of content on Instagram, it's good. You should create content on Instagram. But my question to you is, have you created an offer? Have you created an offer? Let us say you are an Akashic Records reader. I'm basically quoting one of my good clients. She came to me and she said, Megha, I'm an Akashic Record reader. I'm like, good enough. What's your offer? She's like, I do a Akashic Records reading session. I was like, okay, what is your offer? She's like, I give a reading to people. That's my offer. I'm like, hey, that's not an offer. What is an offer? Offer is, I was like, okay, what is your why? Why do you want to do Akashic record reading? She's like, Megha, I have suffered a lot of things in my life. as a woman and with my in-laws, etc. Now I want to showcase other women that once you are able to connect to that consciousness and to the higher power, and you know that this akashic healing can help you transform, I want to empower them. It's like beautiful. How can you do that? She's like, if a woman like this is coming to me and she's working, she has a lot of traumas, then what I'll do is I'll do a pre-assessment for her. Then I'll bring her on the session, 1 hour session. After that, I'll give one healing session to her, and I'll also give WhatsApp support to her. That is when she can feel the transformation. I was like, amazing. Now that is your offer. I give an Akashi record session is not an offer. It's just you telling your mind that I do something. Get hyper specific about how you help people, how you can genuinely transform people, right? Waiting until, oh, second form of resistance, waiting until everything is perfect. Oh my God. Okay. So I had one of this potential client who came to me. She was a Reiki energy healer, and 6 months. Okay, she started from, I think, July August last year, and for the 6 months she has taken 6 discovery calls with me. 6 discovery calls. And in the last call I was like, Anamika, her name was Anamika, what is going on? Do you want the service or not? I used to be a marketing agency owner back then. I used to work with healers for their marketing. I was like, what is blocking you? She's like, I'm not ready, Megha. I'm like, how do you know that? I asked Divine to create conditions for me that are beautiful and that will help me perfect my marketing, but right now is not the right time because it's not the divine timing. I'm like, no, that is your resistance. That's not how divine works. Divine works like, hey, you know what? Get into the vibrational space, take inspired actions. Divine loves speeds. Divine will be like, oh my God, you have such a good service, you have such a good offer, please put it out. That's how divine works. So stop telling me right now is not the divining timing. I have not found the perfect marketing agency. I have not found the perfect this. I don't know tech. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Third form of resistance. Big one. I am not a good salesperson. I hate selling. I don't like selling. Sorry for the overacting, but this is so funny. Are you telling me you have created a beautiful offer which is so powerful, which is so amazing? It genuinely has the power to transform people's life and energy and everything. And you don't want to talk about it? What is selling? Selling is nothing but you talking about what you have created, the beautiful offer that you have created. That is what is selling. So don't give me this bullshit that you don't like selling. How, if I created an offer, I'll stand up in the mirror every single day and practice and practice and practice because I want to tell passionately, shout from the terrace of my house that hey, home that hey, you know what, I have created something so beautiful, take it. If you don't want, that's okay, your loss, but I have created something very beautiful. Okay, if you are a mother and you have a child, do you, irrespective whatever people say, what do you believe? That I love my child, it's so beautiful, the child is so amazing. Are you willing to listen anything negative there? Like, no, I'm not going to believe this. I love my child. My child is the most amazing child in the world. Then how come your offer is not the most amazing offer in the world? Of course, it will get better. Of course, you will work on it. But if you're not willing to listen anything against your child, how are you willing to listen anything against your offer? Don't get me wrong. Constructive criticism is always good. But if, let us say, you tell me about your offer and I say no, I don't want this, is that a remark on you, or is it that I don't need it simply, or hey, I'm not ready for what you have, whatever great you have to offer me, right? Okay. Another form of resistance is hoping that clients will naturally come to you out of the blue, and might have happened in the past for you once or twice, but had it been sustainable enough, you wouldn't have been here. That's not how it works. Client will come out of blue for you. Of course course not. You cannot sit in a room of four walls and keep expecting that clients will keep coming to me. Oh my God, you have created something. Figure out the beautiful, most beautiful channels of telling it to other people. If you start approaching sales like that, oh my God, you might actually naturally attract clients. Feeling awkward mentioning prices. Big one. Mika, I'm in the healing business. How can I charge 2 lakhs for healing someone? Let me tell you why you should charge that. Because you've worked on your energy, you're transforming people's life. In fact, healers should be the highest paid in any industry because they are helping someone transform their life like no one else is. So are you telling me you shouldn't be charging for what you feel you are worth? Oh my god, you should be charging more, right? Okay. So that's how resistance looks like. If you are feeling any of these things, understand, take a pause, see that these are the form of resistance that is coming in my life and I'll not give in to it. There's only one way to overcome resistance. That is by actually overcoming it. If you feel that selling is coming as a form of resistance, sell. Sell to anyone and everyone. Detach yourself from the outcome, but sell, 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 sell. Okay. Um, there's some underlying fears that is why this selling becomes as a form of resistance. And as an old soul, I strongly believe I'm a very, very old soul. And so are you, because if you're a healer, of course you're an old soul. Old soul go through a couple of things, which is one is fear of rejection, because they're so loving and they're so kind and there's so much empathy. They only see good in people. They're like, hey, no one can do wrong to me. And if someone says, and they are very they get into these people pleasing patterns. I have been there. So if someone used to say no to me, I used to be like, oh shit, how can they say no to me? But then I was like, you know what, it's not about me, it's about them. So I started putting myself out there and I said, you want to say no to me? It's okay. Say no to me. I have created what I have created. I believe in myself. So this fear of rejection is nothing, but it is teaching me to choose myself over others. Another fear that comes up is fear of being seen. Now, fear of visibility is a very, very big fear. Every time you will try it, okay, while I was making, I'll tell you about this, how this fear shows up. I was making this video. I completed the whole 30-minute video and I was rewatching the video. Something technically bullshit happened. The video got unsaved and I had to record the complete video again. That is when I was like, oh wow, nothing. Now the old me would have been like, hey, what's the point of recording? I recorded. Universe doesn't want me to put it out. No, 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 my friend. Universe want to tell you that irrespective of how many resistance, whatever resistance comes off, because I know I have a fear of visibility. So I might have manifested the deletion of that video, but I'm gonna show up again because I know how valuable this video is for healers and light workers, for anyone who wants to build a business in the spiritual industry. I understand that. Fear of being not good enough. If you were not good enough, universe wouldn't have supported you until here. Period. You're amazing, you're good enough, you're an amazing salesperson, you're an amazing business person, you should be charging your worth. If any such statements, I hate selling, selling is not for me, no, 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 selling is not good, is coming, it's just a protection mechanism because you don't want to come face on face with the fear. How do you overcome fears? Get into it. Come face on with a fear that, you know what, I have a fear of rejection. It is okay. I'll do 100 sales call. I'll be getting rejected in multiple. And you never know. What if a couple of people who genuinely need you, they come to you? Once you go through this entire system, that is when law of attraction starts kicking in. You will start getting clients naturally because you'll be at the right place at the right time in the right channel. It will start working, it will work. Whatever you have believed about law of attraction, it works, it will get manifested. But not like you sitting in the room and believing that, hey, you know what, right client will come to me. That's not how it works. Okay. Now Now that we have talked about selling as a form of resistance, up next we will be working with third topic. Actually, this is my favorite: selling from your wounded self and selling from your higher self. How is that different? Okay. If you're selling from your wounded self, you'll always believe like, oh, this feeling. I have to convince people. I have to talk to people. You will go with a lot of desperation energy. Oh, what if this person doesn't buy? What if this person buys? No, 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 no. That is selling from your wounded self. You'll be thinking, you'll go on a sales call and you'll be like, what if they say a no? Oh shit, what if they say no? What if they say, no, it is okay, they're lost, you have created something amazing, they're not ready to heal right now. When they're ready to heal, either they'll come back to you or they'll go to the other person. How is that a remark on you? That's not. What if they judge me? What if I sound desperate? Don't go with that energy. If you are going to sell from a wounded self, saying that you'll always be seeking approval from people that validate what I have created. Goodness, you have created, you're a conscious creator, you have co-created it with the universe, and you're asking humans to validate it for you. Get out of that cycle. Get out of that cycle right now. Go on multiple sales calls. If people are, just tell, explain, I have created this, do you like this, do you want this? If you don't want it, it's okay. It's okay, I'm detached. How is selling from your higher self looks like? I've created something so beautiful. It's so transformative. It has changed my life, so it can change lives of other people as well. Someone out there needs this. It will be a disservice if I don't sell this product. If I don't talk about the offer. I can give such a big transformation to people. Yes, I might get 5 or 10 no's along my way, but then every time I get a no, I'm trying to understand which is the kind of audience I want to work with. My job is to extend the invitation that I have created something, enter, transform, heal. Their yes or no is not my responsibility. I have co created with the universe already. If someone wants it, they will buy it. Down the line, I will also get to know the kind of people I want to work with. I am detached. I'm doing a service by selling. I love selling because your higher self does genuinely love selling and talking about what you have created. That is the difference between selling from your wounded self and selling from your higher self. All right, this is it for this video. In the upcoming videos, we'll be talking about how you can let go of selling as a resistance, how you can sell from your higher self, how I'll also be talking about a couple of scripts. And there are a couple more videos that you'll get in this course. And before ending the video, I would like to give a lot of love, lot of energy to you, that you are an amazing healer, a light worker, life coach, and you are also a business owner. It's a service to sell. It, your higher self, soul self loves selling. Approach selling like that and things will start changing for you. All right, have a good day.